Hello, well, hello everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the CapesandLunatics. I am Phil. Joining me, as always, it is Lilith.
Yo.
Justin.
Hello.
Woo-hoo. And of course, Kristen.
Hello.
Fit check. What's the shirt say today, Kristen?
Robin, and it says, #1 sidekick.
Oh, I love that.
Hero support.
I tried a few years ago when I bought this, because this is actually a children's shirt, extra large, to get my dad to buy the Batman one to go with it. He refused.
He refused.
You should have got it for him for Father's Day anyway.
Exactly, yeah.
Yes, even though this will hit the podcast tomorrow, if you're watching this on YouTube or anything, we're recording tonight, Father's Day, so happy Father's Day, everyone.
Who are we kidding?
What?
You nerds ain't got no kids.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
You can have kids. You
If
have
Phil
Furbies.
can do it, anybody can do it.
Oh, dare you. Dare you. I'm skilled at coitus. Anyway,
I thought you could also be skilled at collecting orphans. You know, there's one way to
Exactly.
That's true.
There's
That's true.
one way to become a father.
Yeah.
That's going to be me.
gonna collect orphans.
Yeah.
All right. So, of course, yes, today we're going to talk best fictional couples because, well, Legacy episode 369. So,
It's the only legacy number that counts.
Mm.
And
Yeah,
420,
absolutely.
obviously.
Stacey had 469 kids.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Lilith. See, I got a Captain America cover
Yes.
hung up back there.
Oh, is that with the skull, dude?
That's from the Blazing Skull. Yes.
Yeah.
From Groot and the Grunwald's Run. Do you remember what issue number that was, Justin?
Oh, is that 369?
No, the Blazing Skull was 420. So,
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice. Phil doesn't partake. It's still a nice joke.
that's perfect. That's perfect. I love it. I love it.
all right. So, does anybody want to start us off, or?
Let's all not jump in at once.
Well, I guess I can go. I don't know.
I can go. I can start it off because I have something that's a little unconventional. But if you
All
don't,
right, yeah.
Wally and Eve from Wally.
Whoa!
Oh,
You know, because I love robots so much. That's
Yeah.
a joke.
I love that.
I love this movie though. It's one of the few like modern Pixar movies that I really love. I don't think people really picked up on the message.
No, they didn't. It went
That's a
over a lot of
fantastic
people's
movie.
heads, but it's a great movie, yeah.
And I feel like that's where we're headed. So I think people need to revisit this movie.
Yes, I agree. It needs a revisitation, totally.
Have you ever seen? You have kids, Phil. Have you ever seen this movie?
Kids. I have one kid. I've seen some of it. I've never seen the whole thing.
Yeah,
That-
watch it. It's good.
Yeah, once
It's
the whole
like
thing.
when these two meet, like when the movie starts, you're so sad for Wally. He's just on Earth picking out trash by himself. It's a really sad but like poignant movie. Like surprisingly,
Yeah.
highly recommend.
Yeah, I think I've just seen it once.
This and Up, the like Pixar were in there like, hey, I'm gonna make you cry.
Oh my gosh, for real. Yeah, that beginning of Up. Ooh. Also, which one is it? Toy Story 3? That's a tear
And then
fest
they
at
went
the
and
end.
did Toy Story 4, soon to be a Toy
I know,
Story
but
5.
at the end of Toy Story 3, that's a tear fest.
Yeah.
Like a happy tear fest, which is unusual. At least, you know, no one's dead, but...
Actually, I went more with the iconic couples that aren't that problematic,
Oh, gee.
Mm.
except for like maybe one or two.
So she went with non-humans. Okay.
Exactly.
Right, yeah.
It's your best bet today, kids.
Yeah.
Hold on. Now, think I can. Wait. I can work off that there. Sorry, I didn't label anything. Scroll. Oh, there we go. All right, working off Lilith. So I'll go with the Vision and the Scarlet Witch. Half
My
there.
homework, but change it up.
What?
Copy my homework, but make it look different.
Only one of them's like actually mechanical. So come on.
That's true.
Vision. I'm kidding.
This is more your vision of the future, Lilith.
Yes, an android man that can do no wrong.
Yes.
Keep him off the net and from the cloud, though, so he can't get his own thoughts. That's where she messed up.
Oh, wow. So, yes, kids. Even back then, Stan was teaching us that about different kinds of love.
Yeah.
Should have named him Bob. Just saying. Missed opportunity.
What?
Battery operated boyfriend. Bob. I'm gonna get you out of that chair, Jason.
And that relationship flourished, and they even got married for how many years until
they decided they hated marriage in all of the Marvel verse.
Yeah,
Oh,
until
it's
it got burned.
and that was John Byrne.
Yeah.
He's always the
Damn
one, man.
British people.
He always has to reset the wheel, whether it's Marvel or DC. You know.
This Superman was a little more interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although I
I
think
felt so bad for Wanda after that, man. She had such a hard time.
I know.
Well, she's a witch. You know, she's lucky she didn't get burned at the stake.
She's a woman in comics. That's
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, she could have ended up in a fridge.
that's true.
Lost
Oh,
in
yeah.
space forever with the Phoenix Force. You know, same difference.
Right.
Oh, did they actually add the term fridging to the dictionary?
They did.
Yep.
They did.
I know language is an evolving thing, but yuck.
Yeah.
Comics. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just wonder how legal that marriage was.
What year did they get married?
Oh God.
Yeah.
It might have been like, what was that, late 60s, early 70s?
Oh no, definitely didn't count.
No.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
so
Count across state lines, if you know what I mean.
And it was for 45 years, so come on.
So I don't really do a lot of Marvel. So Wanda and Vision were together in the comics way before that TV show.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Their marriage was already gone by the time by the MCU hit,
Yeah.
Long gone.
I see.
because John Byrne had to rip the Vision apart. Then he came back and had no emotions.
Well, plus two, they were together for more than 10 years, and that's a no-no in Marvel. They can't have that. It's the 10-year mark. Get one of them out of there.
At least they do it 7. Like the 7-year itch, that makes sense. But if you make it past the 7-year itch, you're together for life. I'm sorry. That's just literally how it works in real life.
Well,
So,
Marvel
Well, if you've got 10
Marvel
real
has
people
something else
years,
to say about
you
that.
can pull a DC and turn it into a semester. That always cracks me up because Grayson went to college at the end of 1969, and he spent the whole decade of the 70s in college. And in 1980, they revived New Teen Titans, and they were like, he needs to be a teenager still. So he stopped going to college after a semester. Longest semester ever.
underwater basket weaving was his major concern.
Longest semester ever.
Hey, we got a
Oh man, Chantel, what's up?
blast from the past.
Wow. All right, so that was my first one. All right, who's next?
Whatever you want. Scramble it up, Phil. You're the podfather.
All right, Kristen. All right, where do you want to go?
I don't care. Up to you.
It's like,
You
spin that wheel.
want to tell us about the book? Let me see if I can find that. Oh,
Yes, I do.
Okay.
So this book is from a while ago. I looked it up and it came out in 1997, and I was like, "Snap, I'm old." Which I did already know, but this book is so. If you've seen the movie is wretched, even though it has Anne Hathaway in it. Ugh, it's so bad. I was so disappointed in the movie. It's crushing. So read the book. It's super fast read because it's technically YA. But it's like one of the best versions of, it turns out, Cinderella that I've ever read. And the couple, Ella and the Prince Charming, but his name is Charmant, which is German for charming. They're really good together. And they actually know each other before they get married. They don't just meet at the ball and stuff. And so they're a great couple. That was actually the first couple that popped into my head when Phil told me we were doing it, and it doesn't have to be comedy.
Oh wow.
So you should read this book. It was my favorite book it was my favorite book for sure when I was a middle schooler.
Cool.
All right.
But don't watch the movie. Or if you did watch the movie and you were like, this book sucks. No, the movie sucks.
It's always better. Almost always better. There's a few
But
exceptions.
also, as you know from a previous one, my bro is Richard III, and I felt like the Ellen Shannon movie really went off the rails when they tried to incorporate weird Richard III-esque evil uncle elements. And so I was extra salty about that.
Oh my.
But the book is good.
Nice.
All right. Justin, where do you want to go?
You can pick any old one.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, pick them at random.
Spin the wheel.
If I can open them.
That's right. I picked 3 comic book couples, 1 fictional whatever couple, and 1 TV couple.
Dang, you guys are thorough.
I don't watch a lot of TV now, but like pre 2016, I used to watch a lot of TV and do a lot of movies and read a lot of books. Don't get that much time anymore, sadly.
All right, it's giving me issues with opening stuff. All right.
Is it in the right format?
Yeah. I double checked. I was able to see them before.
I read a lot of books, but not a lot that have couples in them. Or I mean, if they are like a romance I get for free on the Kindle, I'm not like that invested in the couples, so they're definitely not good enough to make it on this list.
Yeah.
There you go.
Nice. All right. So we have the Golden Age Sandman and Diane Belmont. And I love these two because Diane wasn't just the damsel in distress. She actually helped him. Like she was like his partner, his equal partner on all of their adventures together. And in the fantastic series called Sandman Mystery Theater, you get to see a lot more of her character and learn more about her. And it's great. Yeah, I love these two. They're fantastic. Yeah. And you get to see them in their elderly years in the Sandman series from the 90s. Starman.
Oh, yeah.
Starman series from the 90s. They both team up with the 90s Starman on an adventure, which is excellent. So yeah.
That is one of the nice things about like a lot of those JSA members, like the older ones, is like you get to see that, they stayed together decades after, they got together and stuff. Yeah.
Definitely, yeah.
I mean, you can tell she's cool by the way she smokes that cigarette.
Totally, yeah.
Totally a Virginia Slim, if you know,
Absolutely.
Only cool girls smoke Virginia Slim.
It could only be cooler if you had it in one of those Cruella de Vil kind of holders.
Yes, the holders, yes.
Or like, I guess Penguin also has those. Like, those are the two. Cruella de Vil and Penguin.
That's right.
All right.
Spin the wheel. Hold on.
I was gonna say we're back up into the Lilith at the top of the rotation.
Okay. This is for the real nerds.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Ergon
Good
and
choice.
Erwin. You literally get to marry an elf. That's nice.
Yeah.
No, like, come on. Viggo Mortensen is his prime. Live in her prime. Yeah. They knew what they were doing with this casting.
That was great.
And fun fact about we all know about Lord of the Rings and all the ladies saddled up in battle. Like this movie's just even though like I don't really care for the books or the Hobbit or anything, I like this movie. I think the cinematography is amazing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The prequels, however, we won't go there. But the main trilogy is really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has anybody? I literally had to sit through all the extended ones on this one, and I don't think I'll ever watch them again. But I have fond memories.
You had to, or you tried, or you're just like,
I had to. I made somebody watch all the Star Trek, so like including the.
Oh.
So I was just like, all right, you can torture me, it's fine.
Yeah, a good friend and I one summer when we were in college, like a friend from high school, so we were at home over college. We watched them all. Because we had other friends who were super into Lord of the Rings. We were like, okay, we want to know what's up with this so that when they say things, we know what they're talking about. So we marathoned all of them in the same day.
And if it's not the extended director's cut, did you even watch it?
It was like 13 hours.
Yes.
Right.
It is.
Yeah.
But that's the kind of thing you do with, with ease when you're 19.
Yeah.
For sure.
No
yeah,
problem.
Absolutely.
We're like, we got this. It's no big deal.
Yeah.
All right. Justin, you're going to say okay, and Lilith, you're going to roll your eyes, but here we go. This relationship should last Captain America and Diamondback.
Diamondback's too good for him, but whatever.
Oh,
wait, is this one of yours, Phil, or is this Justin's?
This is one of mine. No.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Yes,
But I know these two well. Yeah.
From
Yeah, I
The
agree
spiciest
with
thing
you.
about Captain America is Diamondback. Okay.
what, when he dated a reformed criminal? How dare you?
I mean, what goes around comes around. Everybody's done it. He's not special.
Everybody has their reformed criminal face.
Yeah.
She for the streets. Half the Avengers are reformed criminals.
Exactly.
See, there you go.
Hawkeye,
If
Black
they're even
Widow.
reformed. Look
Oh,
at Tony Stark.
well, he's rich. He never was.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It still counts.
I know. But I'm just saying they'll never record it because he's rich. This was my favorite Captain America relationship.
I bet.
Followed closely after by Bernie Rose. Bernie is the number 2. Yes, she is.
Bernie, yeah, well, Bernie with her bell bottom.
Bernie don't kind of have that pop though, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh my.
Yeah.
She wasn't a superhero or anything. Didn't wear the skin tights. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Hey man, she got a 1-on-1 with Black Widow. Man, come on.
Yeah.
Held her own.
Yeah, that's the
I
thing.
always
Bernie
thought
couldn't
Cap would end
fight.
up with actually is Black Widow somehow, some way.
Mm.
I mean, they kind of hinted at that Winter Soldier movie, but
Yeah, in the comics though, they never explored.
No.
Yeah, it's weird.
of course they retconned in that she had history with the Winter Soldier, but
Yeah.
Whatever.
in between, being hip there, being
Bucky's for the streets, bro. Sorry. Ain't no taking that wild horse. He's for the streets.
well, after being mind wiped from the Russians for how many decades?
Yeah, got so much time to make up for,
That's right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, Kristen. All right, I know which 2 relationships are on the list. Which one do you want to shout out?
No, I think, can you bring them both up at the same time?
I didn't combine them, but I mean, we all know where she's going. Nightwing and Starfire, or Nightwing and Barbara Gordon. So,
I'm always a fan of Dick Babs, but I
know you're a fan, Lilith.
Too. I always root for these 2, Starfire.
The thing is, I told Phil to put them both up because I like them both. I mean, I guess I feel like it really. I mean, I suppose personally, I like Barbara a little bit better, just because. Obviously, Barbara is way cooler than me, but Starfire is like way cooler than me. I mean, at least Barbara is like nerdy person, whereas Starfire is like hot alien princess, so slightly less relatable. But I mean, they're both awesome, and for a long time, although I have gone back and read some of the little bit later New Teen Titans, and sometimes I'm like, now they're writing the relationship a little bit weird. But for most of DC, I will contend that, although personally I think I lean a little more towards Dick and Babs simply because I very much like Dick with the Bat family, I think that for most of the time, Dick and Starfire was better written.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, that is the ultimate 80s hair she has.
Oh, I know. I love it.
Well, I mean, and he has the ultimate 80s disco outfit. Yay!
Yes. See, that's how I remember. That's how I was introduced to these 2, the Teen Titans, when they were a couple. So for me, that'll always be my favorite.
And I think a lot of it, I think that this is particularly, I mean, actually a lot when he's still, particularly when he's still Robin. So those earlier years, and then like right around when he becomes Nightwing and the
of course. Yeah, did you pick the cover or did Kristen pick the cover?
I picked the
cover. I know
cover.
this is one of so this is one of his. Yeah.
Yeah, I let Phil pick.
That is a good cover. I love that one. Who did that one?
Dixon and what is it, Greg Land?
Greg Land.
Yeah, Greg Land.
Right.
So,
this is on my list of must find issues. So.
Oh, you don't have this one?
No.
Oh.
No, it's expensive when you look for it now.
Oh, really? Why?
I don't know if it was like the beginning of the relationship or
because it's famous for being cute and sexy.
Oh, okay, all right.
I mean, if you don't have to have it in a floppy, Phil,
well, yeah, it's all
Nightwing. Well, but the Nightwing compendium that came out, the second one, it's included in that.
Yeah, I feel like I have a Birds of Prey collection with this in it.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I might have it in a collection somewhere, but yeah.
But you know it's good because it's got the stars on it.
That's right.
They finally went back to the old logo. I've never been happier.
See, you take all you just take all the logos and everything off there. That'd be a great poster too.
Yeah,
totally. Yeah, yep, very nice.
Hey, I was trying to think what's an iconic cover of those two. There you go.
Yeah,
a few,
that's a
though.
great
There's
one.
definitely a few.
Oh, yeah.
Great one.
Oh, during Tom Taylor's run on Nightwing, I mean, a lot of those variants there was a lot of those two, like on the variants.
Yeah, too bad they were variants and not main covers.
Yes, and that's what I was thinking was that
That's the deal, Lilith. They make the variants better, so they think people are going to pick up two covers. No,
I'm like, babes, I know you one or the other.
When Tom Taylor was writing, I did think that they were, and maybe it's just because of what I prefer, but I thought they captured the Dick and Babs relationship better, or like more in the way that I like it. In that I think part of what appeals to me and makes me say that Starfire and Nightwing were written better for a long time is it was just much less angsty and fraught. That there, I mean, you see so many of those panels from the 80s where they're just like hanging out, or, you know, there's that famous one that's recently going around Facebook where there's the one that they like go into Dick's apartment and Starfire's like, I can't believe you haven't unpacked. And he's like, yeah, I've been busy. She's like, let's start unpacking. And then he starts tickling her. And, like, it's just cute and like not angsty and not all like, And then sometimes I felt like when Dick and Babs got together in the 90s, so many of the writers, it would be a little bit cute, but then also they would have to throw some like, I don't know, Tarantula is trying to break us up. Or, you know, like, oh, it's the Joker again. And what's gonna happen? You know, and it just, But no, I do think Taylor, some of his writing was more like, hey, we're just two people in a relationship who happen to be superheroes. Yeah. And I felt like that was kind of how they wrote Dick and Corey. I prefer that. So that's why I felt like it was better written.
And even during Tom Taylor's run, you know, Batman goes off the rails for the 99th time. And then it's like, you know, Dick and Babs are basically like the mom and dad of the Bat family.
Right.
Yes.
All right. Do you want me to just randomly pick it for you again, Justin?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. Set up. Oh, okay. Let's do Marvel. Let's do some Marvel.
Yeah. Wiccan and Hulkling. Yeah.
Speaking of the Scarlet Witch.
That's right. Just in time for Pride Month too. Yeah, I love these two. These two make me so happy because as a gay person who was growing up in the 80s and wanted kind of role models to associate with, I could put myself in the position of a young kid reading books featuring Hulkling and Wiccan and being like, oh wow, like it is possible to be in a happy relationship with another guy. Wow, this is cool. Like, yeah, I feel represented here. This is awesome. Like, I could totally see how that would be so important for kids. And so, yeah, these characters are really important to me. Yeah.
Are they your favorite gay couple at Marvel? I mean, do we have
Marvel? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I was trying to think of another one, but I don't think so. Yeah. I really like Betsy Braddock and Rachel Summers.
Oh yeah, they're doing that now. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a recent change that happened that I liked. But these two went out just because they're so adorable. I mean, look at them.
That's pretty cute.
Young love. And now Hulkling's like the head of like the God, I think
it's like an emperor or something now.
Korean Skrull Empire.
Yeah. It's a big deal.
Isn't there a lady Quasar that has a lady lover?
You know what? You know what? I think that was Phyla, who was
Phyla Bell,
Dragon or something like that.
Yeah, they were in a relationship together. That's true. Yeah,
she was. She was. Well, technically, she's another one of Marvel's children, like Genus, but Peter David created her Lilith. Now she pulled the Dawn Summers. You know, all of a sudden the universe gets redone, and all of a sudden he has a sister when he didn't have one before.
Oh, God, gotcha.
Yeah.
But yes, you are correct. All right. Well, Lilith.
A bit of Iceman and whoever the hell he was dating at the time.
Right.
Iceman can't ever really give him a gay relationship. That's so sad to me.
I know. They haven't been able to do it right yet. Mm.
Was that another reason why you like them so much, Justin? Is because it's like both people in the couple are so iconic. The other one, it's like, well, who's North Star dating? Who's Iceman dating? Yeah.
Well, plus they both started out like as gay characters. They weren't already established characters that they later were like, oh, let's make them gay, or like they secretly were gay the whole time, or whatever. Like that was another thing too. It was already established out the gate that this was who they were.
Although with Alan, there were signs.
Oh, absolutely.
Weakness to
yeah. There were
weakness to wood. All right, Lilith, you're back up in the rotation.
Okay, do I want to go for shock and awe? Maybe. Let's.
Oh my!
Oh,
I know. True iconic relationship goals. Why be Harley and Joker when you can be Morticia and Gomez? That is all that I'm saying.
The ultimate power couple right there.
No matter across any iteration.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. There's no abuse here.
Exactly.
No.
I think I love my wife. Yeah. I've always loved the Addams Family, even the old Addams Family. Like, it's just such a...
They're always dancing around.
The creation, the thought behind the Addams Family, like, you know, like how most sitcoms, it's like, you know, the father and the wife are at odds and they secretly hate each other. You don't know why they're married. Yeah. And in true opposition, they're spooky and they're creepy and all together, you know, they love each other though.
Yeah.
And they know
they have a strong relationship.
And that's how you can check. It's like, would Gomez Addams treat me like this? If the answer is no, leave.
It's going to pass the Gomez test.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And shout out to Angelica Houston when she was filming that movie. She basically broke ribs every time she wore that damn corset.
Oh, she did? Yeah. Oh, man.
It's like Michelle
They
Pfeiffer.
were both like very dedicated to the craft of this movie. It's such a good movie.
This is a great movie.
I mean,
it's like just altogether great characters, even from the like little comic strips and stuff that it comes from.
Yeah.
Just always had a thing for the Addams Family.
Yeah. Thanks.
Oh, yeah. All right. Shall I go with the obvious, but also shock and awe?
Yes, please do.
All right. Peter and Mary Jane. Bring them back, Brevoort. You son of a bitch. I mean, they were married for 20 years real time. Come on.
Oh, so 2 semesters. Whoa.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They made it the 20-year mark.
And Peter very rarely managed to get his PhD. So,
and then it's just, you know, then he sells his soul to the literal devil to save his decrepit old aunt. But
it's like, babe, she's like 2 seconds away from death's door. What are you doing?
Although maybe Mephisto threw in like some extra, you know, she's going to keep getting younger. Because I mean, look in every iteration now, she
doesn't look like Marissa Tomei at this point. Like, honestly.
19.
No, he Benjamin buttoned his aunt.
I mean, that's the joke because I mean, again, when she first appears in the 60s, I mean, she looks not. He's literally.
No, you know what it is? Is she started drinking water. See, that's why everybody before like millennials, because they didn't drink water. Well, actually, I say Gen X, because Gen X drank the hose water. There was something magical in the hose water, and then in the 90s, we started drinking bottled water and having our own personal support water bottles. But before that, people were not hydrating, and that's not good for you.
Right.
They literally up until like the 90s, like there were like tons of kids that had like fetal alcohol syndrome. Like people lived on cigarettes and alcohol. And
I would say, don't forget the smoking; it dries you out.
Right.
Exactly.
But it looks cool.
And we banned smoking in public places, you know? Just saying.
Well, Lilith, remember your joke. I mean, I think Uncle Ben's keeping her alive so she don't have to see her in the afterlife.
Yeah, my theory is that Mephisto is Uncle Ben. That's why he's never come back.
He's like in The Bachelor Afterlife.
Exactly.
He doesn't want it.
Every now and then he pulls Daredevil down, you know, whatever they do.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, at first I was like, what's Mephisto messing around with Spider-Man for?
Yeah, really, think about it. Like, Spider-Man of all the characters.
Yeah.
Your flagship character. You got him selling his soul to the devil for a decrepit old lady.
They were
why?
I mean, they were looking for an easy way to, you know, Clone Saga didn't work, you know, Crazy Stalker didn't work. So it's like they're just like, what's an easy way to get rid of that marriage? They wanted to set him back to status quo, but you know,
that was the status quo. quo. After 2 years, that's the status quo. I'm sorry.
But they just make him a loser now where, his story doesn't progress, because it's like every time they reboot, he's looking for a job and,
Yeah, they're trying to pair him up with Carol Danvers and all these other people, and it doesn't work.
Who thought that was a good idea? Because, be for real, we all know Carol's low-key a lesbian.
Yeah, I mean...
We know. It's time. Let her out of the closet, please.
Yeah, it's time.
And, again, now they're trying to push that Shay as, the new girlfriend. But it's who cares? Because, they're never going to let him, get married or anything. Or
Yeah.
Well, that's the gag. If they bring back Gwen Stacy and let him get married to her, do you know how furious I'm going to be?
They ain't going to get married to anybody.
That's the only other way I see Peter getting married. Just despite the fans. Oh, see, he's married.
And then
he's married.
Yeah, right.
That is a Brevoort thing to do, man.
Yeah.
And then
we didn't say who we were going to marry him to.
Yeah. And then stupid corporate synergy, they're never let him get married because in every, all the movies and cartoons now he's 16 years old. So of course,
Yeah, I was just gonna ask: is he still in high school in the comics, or did they not send him back that far?
We're not that bad off. We're not that damn
okay.
bad
Thank God.
They just have him act immature, but yeah, no, he's in his 20s.
I mean, we finally figured out that Spider-Boy was not gonna work. So.
Lilith, did you see? I think next issue is the last issue of Spider-Boy.
They keep saying it.
I know. But remember, Slot has I think blackmail.
Slot has blackmail on every. It has to be because Spider-Boy just started showing up everywhere for no reason. And nobody liked it.
Corporate welfare.
Definitely corporate welfare.
Right.
most annoying 10-year-old ever made.
I liked the beginning of it, then it got all weird with Madame Monstrosity. I was like, nope, this is too adult situation for this little 10-year-old boy. I don't like this.
Exactly.
And it's you already have a teenage Spider-Boy. His name's Miles Morales. Hello.
Yeah.
If I actually read 19 just because I heard 20 was the last one. And supposedly Peter's no, you're not going to be Spider-Boy anymore. But, some Slot's going to pull the rug out from under it.
Wait, who is Spider-Boy?
Bailey Briggs, don't you know? Who just literally spawned Dawn Summers out of nowhere for no reason? Yes,
literally, the universe where, stuff gets rewritten. And, of course, all of a sudden he has a kid sidekick.
That's never actually being his sidekick? So.
And this isn't the first time Slot's trying to give him a kid sidekick. And it's Spider-Man doesn't have a sidekick.
The reason why Spider-Man was invented is
the only proper way to get kid sidekicks is when you see their parents killed before your eyes and you take them in as your youthful ward. Do it right.
and Peter ain't got no money, so
yeah,
you got to award him custody.
Yeah, no, literally, he became Spider-Man when he was 16. Fight me, nerds. Because Stan didn't like kid sidekicks.
Right.
So you're trampling on the memory of Stan Lee. Dan Slott.
I love it.
Stan's wrong because kid sidekicks are the best.
Excelsior.
Not Marvel though. Not at Marvel. They're terrible.
One done right.
Okay, that's fair.
DC, yes. Marvel, no.
I don't really read Marvel, so.
Excelsior.
Name me a good kid sidekick. I'll wait at Marvel. I'll wait. Cricket.
Excelsior.
I mean, pretty much the only again in the 40s who had any success was Bucky, but I think they were following the Dick Grayson model.
Exactly.
Model to follow.
I mean, they both steal from each other, but I feel like Marvel has definitely stole more than DC. I'm just saying.
It's oh yeah, well, you're going to kill off Batman. We're going to kill off Captain America. You're going to bring back the Winter Soldier. We're going to bring back the Red Hood.
Well, he wasn't the Red Hood until he got back, so that was a new thing that we got to learn.
All right.
That Red Hood mythos, you gotta love it.
What? No, we're not going to use a browser's print to bring him back. That'd be ridiculous. No, Superboy Prime's going to punch a wall.
Yes,
the whole reason why I have a problem with Superboy Prime. Literally punched out while we keep chasing our tails, and we have to pretend it all matters.
Don't get me
Yes, that was one of the good things to come from New 52. Get rid of the time punching and use the Lazarus pit. It's right there. Duh.
Yeah, New 52 actually got rid of that. That's the only
Get rid of all that Superboy Prime crap. I hate that.
All right, Justin, you ready?
Yes.
All right, let's go with
Yes. So
all right, Stargate. Let's go. Oh, no, this is
Farscape.
not Stargate. This is Farscape. Yep.
Yeah. John Crichton and Aronson from Farscape, which is a fantastic show that has just hit the 20-year mark recently. If you haven't watched it, go and check it out. It's amazing. But these two go through quite a journey together. Holy crap. Yeah, just this show is 4 seasons, and then there's a miniseries as well, which ties up everything at the end. But wow, just the journey from beginning to end that these two go through is a roller coaster.
The puppets. I always get this and Babylon 5 mixed up. Okay,
yeah. This is made by the Jim Henson Company.
Yes.
So there's animatronic puppets and it's also
there's so many space stuff going on at this
time. Are those the aliens or something? The puppets?
Yes. Yep. And I think they filmed it in New Zealand or Australia because there's a lot of New Zealand and Australian actors in it.
In the late 90s, that's where everybody shot everything if it was in Canada. Like Hercules being filmed down there.
Yeah, so. Ray is a fan of this show. Ray knows this show well, yeah. But yes, this is a great show. It's got a very epic story about this fascist empire called the Peacekeepers, which are at war with another race, a reptilian race called the Scarans, and they're kind of dragging everybody into it. And these two are on the run from the Peacekeepers, and they get embroiled into a bunch of conflicts. And yeah, it's wild. It's such a great show. So good.
And then after that show gets canceled, they get to go on. They get to go to Stargate.
That's right. Yeah, after Farscape, they go on to Stargate SG-1.
Different characters, I assume, right?
Different characters.
Different characters.
Yeah, but you don't want to break up that chemistry. They're great together.
Although she doesn't.
Wait, so are they a couple in the next show too?
No, she ends up with another guy that kind of looks like him.
Yeah.
And I want to say those two actors actually got married in real life or something like that, if I remember right.
I don't think they did, but
or his wife was somebody else. I can't remember now. It's been
I can't remember, but they're great. Yeah, if anybody hasn't seen the show and has an interest, definitely check it out. It's somewhere streaming out there and on somewhere. You can watch the whole thing.
Probably Amazon Prime, I want to say.
Amazon, I think I saw it on Tubi even.
Ooh, commercials, but yeah, I love Tubi.
If you don't mind some ads.
That's the only streaming place that I will watch ads.
Yes. Yeah,
and that's technically owned by Disney, just in case you need to know that. Whoever needs to know that, you know that now.
All right, yeah.
I feel like everything needs warning labels now. This company owned by blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, right.
No, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, we need to know all the stuff that... We need to know all the stuff that Nestle owns.
Oh, it's a long list.
Yeah.
You would be shocked.
Exactly.
Yeah, boycott Nestle, please. Yeah.
I don't think I missed
what about Toll-House cookies? No, I'm kidding. Make your own cookies from scratch. You won't have bad reactions.
Yeah.
Oh my.
If you know, you know.
Yep, they want to own all the water in the world. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Water should be free.
Sounds like a supervillain scheme for sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
They are supervillains.
Absolutely.
All right, Lilith, you're up.
Okie dokie. Let's see. I guess I'll just get this one out of the way because probably people were just waiting for me to say this. Although they are kind of problematic, I still love them. This is my favorite comic book couple. Suck it, Lois and Clark. Sorry.
Oh,
Lois and Clark are boring. These two are spicy as hell.
They are spicy.
Spicier than that shit.
They are spicy.
And they both, she stands up for her own, and she's a superhero in her own right, and she kick his ass, and I love that. And she does quite often.
Yeah. She's actually the better fighter out of the two of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, she's like on the list of like some of the world's best fighters. I mean,
absolutely.
She did a 6-round fight with Lady Shiva.
Yeah.
I mean, Oliver's great with a bow and arrow, but if he loses
and a smart mouth, that's about it.
Yeah, exactly. But she can do everything. Yeah.
She's literally the glue that holds the Arrow family together. So, like, when they're not together, that's why you don't really see the sidekicks around if you put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah.
Are you still reading that Green Arrow book, Lilith?
Of course.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to buy it.
It's fine. It's good. I have no problem. But so it's like he has a secret identity again?
Oh, really?
Yeah,
wow.
Kind of have to at that point.
I know, but I think we didn't like explain it anyhow. It's just like, oh, yeah.
It's a hand wave. They love the hand wave.
Right. I mean, I feel like people we like to make fun of Clark Kent with the glasses, and
it works though. Literally, in real life, it has been proven to work.
Right, but also it's like he isn't just the glasses; he's also like hunchy and shuffly and very like aw shucks as Clark and not as Superman. I think the secret identity we should critique more is Green Arrow. Come on, man, that Van Dyke beard and mustache.
It comes on and off. It comes on and off like the Groucho Marx glove.
I mean, it's like maybe if he were Green Arrow in the 1600s, that people would not be able to tell because they'd be like, "Oh, every dude I know is rocking that look," but is not a common look nowadays.
Oh, you don't live in Florida. Clearly. Oh. That dude's a douchebag where I live. He doesn't live in Florida, does he? I mean, he should. Somebody's got to come fight Florida, man. Instead of moving to Seattle, he should have moved to Tampa. I'm just saying.
Everybody dyed it for a secret identity. Be like, no, Green Arrow's blonde.
It comes off. It's like Groucho Marx glasses with the look. Yeah, it just comes right on and off. He sits it on the stand.
I mean, yes, I admire his dedication to that facial hair because it makes me laugh every time.
I think he's had the best character growth out of all the superheroes. Really,
one of the best facial hairs in comics. We got to do.
I mean, he's actually had growth. I mean, in some ways. I mean,
Superman he used to just be Batman clone, right? We all
and I mean, Superman didn't really have a lot of. I mean, Superman didn't really have a lot of room to grow. You know, he was always pretty baller. And in some ways, I feel like it depends on what you're talking about, but in some ways, Batman has not grown. He's done the opposite.
In some cases,
yes, he's shrunk.
He's regressed.
Yes, he's regressed because. It depends on who's writing him, but sometimes. Despite being so famous for having his family, sometimes people write him, he's a terrible father.
Yeah. Sometimes, more often than not.
Yeah.
Well, in modern times, he wasn't so bad back in the day.
His literal, actual flesh and blood son. I know they're still working on it on the book, but they still have a terrible relationship. It's unforgivable how bad of a father he has been to Damien, where Dick literally has raised that boy way better than he ever thought about it. You know?
What the F?
Yeah, and he was a pretty bad dad to Jason, too.
Well, duh.
Yeah.
I love Batman.
I'm just saying, you could have just got Catwoman to kill the Joker. You didn't.
Or the Huntress. The Huntress would have done it.
Lilith, what happened to accidents?
Joker's murdered so many other people in Gotham. I can't believe some random person in Gotham hasn't.
That needs to be the story when they get rid of Joker. It's not the superheroes that did it.
Right. There are multiple. I used to, because I love Lenny Briscoe, I used to watch Law & Order all the time. There are multiple episodes where it's this dude killed my kid, and I killed him on the steps of the courthouse. So now the rest of the episode is what's going to happen to the parent that killed his kid's killer. I'm like, come on, man. Gotham's got to be full of those kinds of people.
Yeah, it's Gotham. Where's the police brutality?
Right, yeah. True. How did Arkham, just not forget to feed Joker for a while? We forgot he was here. He escaped so often.
How did that turn up the power on the ECT machine?
Fry him!
Don't even put the mouth bit in. They won't give you an electric chair, but we will now.
He slipped, he tripped, and he accidentally drowned himself.
Slipped on a banana peel, yeah.
It's like that scene from the toilet. Remember that Man from U.N.C.L.E. movie when they had the guy in the chair and they were messing around with the electric device? He started lighting on fire.
Oh, God.
Hit him in the grundle while you're at it.
I keep falling. All right, I don't know why I'm even going here now because it's a little spoiled it, but Lois and Clark.
Listen, I love them, I do, but they're kind of boring. They're like the vanilla cup. They're the standard superhero. Literally, this is what if you're a beginning writer, this is what you base your relationship on.
But it's cool because Lois had a job on her own even back in the day, and that was impressive.
Yes.
But like, why are all the women reporters in the like all the love interests up until a very, very recent point? Actually,
Lois Lane, Iris West.
There's a couple more.
Vicky Vale.
Well, it probably has to do with there were not as many occupations open to women.
I mean, I guess it's better than secretary, but at least secretary equals like working class, a little more relatable than a reporter to me.
Yeah, but reporter is a shorthand for like she's smart and capable. I mean, not necessarily now, but certainly in the 40s.
Yes.
Reporter was like, oh, Lois is smart. Lois is
resourceful. Yeah,
is resourceful. She's capable. Yeah, it'd be like, if she was a nurse or something.
I mean, they New 52 got rid of that marriage, and we demanded.
We actually got it back. And I'm so happy. And then they actually were allowed to progress to have kids because that's the natural evolution of things, right? You want to see that next generation. You want to see him because his parents raised him so well. They live in the big city, and you want to see how that translates and how that's going to evolve. And they finally gave it to us, and it's been great. He's way better parent than Bruce. I'll give you that.
Absolutely.
Well, the bar is in hell with Bruce, but still. I mean,
Batman.
He's kind of a
My
bad
favorite
parent,
character.
too. Like a lot of them are like actually pretty bad parents when you think about it.
I mean, yeah, of course. Because I mean, at least with Superman, it like also makes since his kids inherit his invulnerability, it makes sense to be training them to be superheroes. It's like kind of actually not child endangerment because it's more like I have to train you so you don't accidentally kill all of the regular people around you.
Right.
Or cause a nuclear war.
Yeah. Like, you'll be fine, kid, but I need to do this for the safety of everyone else.
All right, Kristen, I have a question for you. After Nightwing and Starfire, who's the second best couple in the Titans? In the history of the Titans?
Raven and Beast Boy? Or is that just in fanfic? I don't know. I forget.
Well, I think they're kind of together now.
Yeah. Donna and her husband, Donna and Roy.
So, the thing is... So, I don't actually... Like, Terry is, like, a weirdo dude.
He was older than her, too.
Right. I mean, I'm actually not a huge fan of Terry. But I just love that he's a history professor. And I love that Donna... And I love Donna. But yeah, no, Terry's actually, like... I mean, I don't hate him as much as a lot of people do, but he definitely... Considering all the amazing things that Marv and George came up with, a little bit when you look at Terry, you're like, guys, really? Like, that's what you came up with for Donna Troy.
Are Arsenal and Cheshire canon?
Yep. Yeah.
No, yeah, they brought
that's a
brought
spicy
the daughters
problematic
back.
couple.
Oh, yeah. Oh, superhero and terrorist? Yeah, no. How do you see that?
I mean, I guess Wally and his...
Wally and Linda, yep.
They're pretty good.
They were on my list, yes.
Wait, which Green Lantern did Donna Troy end up with?
Oh,
Kyle.
Kyle Rayner, yes!
Yeah.
I will just say this. One thing that I very much appreciate is that Dick and Donna have never gotten together and that writers have not done that, and I am always thankful.
They've always been platonic best friends, yeah.
Yes.
Good friends, yeah. But no, you mentioned Wally. Yeah, Wally was on my list. I mean, except for that speed bump that was New 52, they've let him progress. He got married eventually, had kids.
And they still treat him like a redheaded stepchild. I wish we
could
get over that for him.
He's the Flash right now. Barry's depowered, so even though some of the stories are weird now, but
I did want to add to the Titan couple list, Gnark and Lilith. Just, because I can. I know that's one of the weird ones that actually was like kind of into back in the day. So.
Oh yeah, we have Joey, Jericho, and Cole for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Vic had that kind of girlfriend, Sarah.
Oh yeah, was she like a social worker or something, or?
Yeah, she worked with those kids.
Yeah, they all kind of had relationships back during the Marv and George days.
Well, no, probably in that. I mean, I know she's not Karen, Bumblebee, and Mal.
Yeah.
They don't get much airtime, but they progress. Didn't they have a kid?
Did they? I know they said. I know they were married. I think their last time they showed up, but yeah, I can't remember if they have. Who knows anymore? All right, let's get through here. All right, Justin, you got two more. Yeah, two more left. Now here's a character Justin's been talking about.
Yes,
the Shadow.
The Shadow and Margot Lane, great couple. And this is another couple where this is an Alex Ross. This is where she helps him out on his adventures as well. She's not just
a solid game. Looks
absolutely, yeah. She actually puts her neck in danger a lot to help him on his cases, and it's great. I love their relationship. It's interesting.
I just love except for two, like your list is very the 40 vibes.
Yes, yeah. Well, I feel like they did couples better in the 40s.
They definitely did couples better, ironically.
Like, I don't know, and it wasn't like the guy was the hero and the woman was the damsel in distress. It was like they were equals. They were equally partners in the crime fighting capers. And I don't know, they deviated away from that at some point. I don't know when, but
for the big pouches and big boobs and the shock of it all,
Right, yeah.
Because I was gonna say here, I mean, we'll wrap up here soon, but your other pick was Dr. Fate.
Dr. Fate and Inza.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a deep cut.
Yeah. And Inza actually took over as Dr. Fate for a while.
Yeah.
And that is one of my favorite things ever. There was a comic book. I would love to talk about this comic book at some point in the future, where Inza Nelson as Dr. Fate goes to the United States Congress, and then at the end of it, she turns them all into newts. It's
as
amazing.
You should.
And that happened now.
Yeah. It's an amazing issue. I love it so much. That whole run is it's fantastic.
Dr. Fate goes to Washington.
Yes.
I love it.
And I loved Inza as Dr. Fate. And Kent was kind of in the sidelines helping her out and giving her advice and stuff when she would come up against weird metaphysical things. But yeah, they're another great
Do you know how mad I am? We had Pierce Brosnan and they wasted him. I thought that was so pitch freaking perfect.
I know.
I was like, right.
And then
we're not getting a JSA movie? Okay.
Yeah.
No,
I had such high hopes.
That was the best part about the movie. And I'm just like, you're wasting
I know.
on a rock movie that's not going anywhere. Why would you do
that? Yeah. Oh.
Let's not forget Daddy Aldous Hodges.
Oh, yeah. As Hawkman?
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's the other reason to watch that movie.
Smoking hot, not gonna lie.
That's another reason to watch that movie.
With the sound off, of course.
Yeah.
Wait, which movie?
Black Adam.
Oh.
With The Rock. Yeah.
I fast forward through all the Rock parts, but yeah.
I don't think I've watched that ever again after that first time.
Can somebody make me a cut of just the movie without The Rock in it? With just
that's what I was going to say. If they could do like a Justice Society supercut.
Why don't we have a live action Justice Society TV show set in the 40s? Come on, you do a superhero period piece. Like, look at Watchmen. You're gonna get an Oscar. You're gonna get an Emmy. You're gonna get
absolutely.
Something. Even the regular Watchmen show with Regina King got, I'm pretty sure, Emmys and stuff. So I'm just saying, like,
yeah, it would do well.
That's true. In the 40s, has the benefit of like, just say you're fighting the Nazis. Boom, easy.
Yeah. Well, I don't think they would like that. They don't want to be reminded right now.
Right.
Should be.
Yep.
All right. Last one or two, Lilith?
I will do my last one, I guess. Let's see. I know. I'll end on a cute note. Mike and Phoebe from Friends.
Oh, how cute.
Paul Rudd.
Yeah. I love that.
I love this relationship. Like, I never understood why Phoebe was friends with the people she was friends with. It was like that she was like the roommate, and when she moved out, I thought we were never going to see her again.
Yeah.
Talk about two people that are aging well.
Yes.
I know, right?
It's because they mind their damn business.
Yeah.
That's the secret to aging well. Mind your damn business. And drink water and put on lotion at night. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really love this relationship. I love their little wedding. Joey married. So it's cute. It's cute.
Oh, wow.
Their whole arc is cute.
Yeah.
Best thing about Friends. Other stuff's kind of annoying.
Yeah.
All right.
I do like that episode in Friends where Joey and Chandler get those really comfortable chairs.
Yes.
And they refuse to leave them, and so they're like getting pizza delivered to other people's apartments. That's a pretty good episode.
I miss when they had the duck. After the duck left.
Yes.
The chicken, the duck.
That's when the show went downhill. I was like, no duck. They didn't have Marcel anymore. I'm like, I'm out of here. I was watching for the animals. Although never keep a monkey. That's cruel.
Well, they kind of got Marcel. It didn't last too long, so.
Yeah.
All right, I'll do last two just to piss off Lilith and the internet. First, I'll do, Daredevil and Karen Page.
All right, yeah.
It depends on what era, first of all. Beginning, she's pretty cool. Towards not so cool.
But she had the big 60s hair. Yeah, she's cool.
Yeah, she's totally cool then, yeah.
Yeah, I've been reading some of that stuff. I got those 2 epic collections of the 60s stuff of Daredevil. I've been enjoying it.
It's fun. Early Daredevil is fun. Like, he feels like a throwaway character, so they're just doing whatever.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, that's the best way. Sometimes when you don't have expectations for a character, they get to do more fun things, go on stranger, weirder adventures. And I really feel like early Daredevil, that's what they were kind of doing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really good. It's my first time reading it. I've been enjoying it a lot.
But I mean, even after the whole Frank Miller born again thing, I mean, 2 broken people find each other again, and
problematic. But
were they broken by Frank Miller?
Everything gets broken.
Kind of, sort of. She had gone off to Hollywood to be an actress, and then when Frank Miller brings her back, she's like a drug addicted porn star, and
as you do,
she sells his secret identity, and of course, it falls in the Kingpin's hands, and yada yada.
What was she addicted to?
Was it heroin?
Oh, Jesus. Yeah. It had to be.
I mean, it's Frank Miller.
Yeah, was that what Speedy was addicted to?
It might have been. Was it?
I always remember it as cocaine, but like that's because I'm a young kid. Heroin's for old people.
Yeah, I mean it was in the 70s, so I feel like that would be heroin, right?
Maybe, yeah. And then
I'm gonna Google it.
Then the Karen Page thing was the 80s, so I don't know. I think when they want to go really hard, it's like, it's hopeless. Yeah, it's heroin, but
yeah.
That's the bottom of the barrel.
Because Roy got addicted to something too, so like that.
Well, that's what I was saying. Roy, yes, Roy it was heroin.
Was it? Okay.
Oh wow! All right.
Denny was like, I ain't going half. That's going full ass.
Yeah. All right.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure that was in the 70s, and so I feel like that was like the heroin era.
Yeah, I love that cat couple until she was cat.
I mean, it depends on how old the person is writing at the time, because everybody knows the 70s was disco and cocaine. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Studio 54, baby.
Okay.
All right. I don't know if this will mean anything to anybody. Probably just Lilith. But here, I'm just gonna.
Oh.
It was so controversial they cut him off.
Oh.
Yep. He got banned. It was too spicy of a take.
Too hot for TV.
Oh, he's coming back.
Well, real quick.
Did we get all of yours, Justin?
We go. You muted. Don't make me feel like I'm at work. You muted.
What?
Well.
No, I bumped the wire. No.
Okay, what's this highly controversial couple?
Well, I mean, it's kind of just a joke, but and again, and for those of you who know WWE, which I think Lilith has been subjected to the last how long? That's right, kids, the greatest couple in wrestling. Dirty Dom and Liv Morgan.
No! Long live Triple H in China!
Oh, I thought you were going to say Triple H and Stephanie McMahon.
Oh, no.
The greatest Intercontinental champion ever, Dom Mysterio.
You could have at least went like freaking Rey Mysterio and like, oh my God, what are you doing, Phil?
I told you, it's just a joke. I'm pissing off the internet. No, it's so funny because he's the son of Rey Mysterio, another wrestler.
Yeah.
He's been on camera since he's 8 years old. Now he's 28 years old. So they're technically he's been in the business for 20 years, even though he's only 28 years old.
I mean, that's the kind of experience employers want.
Although I could have said, he was better with Rhea Ripley, but
That's still controversial.
How dare you?
Oh, WWE is a mess. I hope it never changes.
Ray and Finn were about to start watching. He's like, Finn doesn't like all the talking. I was like, okay.
Oh, that's the best part. The trash talk's the best
I
part.
know! I know! Especially when
Is the WWE lady still our Secretary of Education?
Yes.
Well, if we keep defunding the schools, pretty soon this will be the curriculum.
If there's even a curriculum.
Yeah.
Everybody will know everything about WWE.
If there's even schools.
It's all gym and lunch. All the way down.
Lilith, it's great when you do get someone in kind of promo like CM Punk or LA Knight. Yeah.
Nice.
That's the interview I want to get. CM Punk. He's in the comics.
There you go.
And he's around my age, and his first name is Phil. So yeah, we're gonna.
The Rock was originally in wrestling, right?
Yeah.
Lilith don't like The Rock.
The downfall of the way The Rock Johnson needs to be studied, because holy crap, I can do that's my TED Talk. The evolution and de-evolution of Dwayne The Rock Johnson and how he ruins every single franchise he's in because of his ego. Yeah, I can go about 2 hours on it.
Did you not like him when he was? I mean, I
loved him. I loved him, and then he got money and don't know how to act now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I loved him when he was Rocky Maivia. Like, when he turned into The Rock and did the Hill face, that kind of destroyed my childhood, not gonna lie. It's kind of like the Andre the Giant Hill. Like, it's a whole thing about The Rock in WWE. And the fact that he even went back, that just means that he's broke, secretly.
Well, again, it's the whole thing. You remember during the Black Adam movie, he didn't want to fight Shazam, even though, he wanted to fight
Superman. Like I said, it's his ego. He destroys franchise. Like, he got kicked out of Fast and Furious because he wanted to do a spinoff, and that's not how it works when you join the Fast and the Furious franchise.
Well, Lilith, look at John Cena's.
Duke from freaking G.I. Joe, Channing Tatum. The internet loved Channing Tatum at that time, bro. Are you crazy?
But no, for The Rock, he set up John Cena's heel turn for his final year, and then all of a sudden, because he was like the final boss, then all of a sudden The Rock didn't want to appear anymore because he doesn't want to get beat by Cody Rhodes or anything. It's like, what?
I mean, would you? I mean, be real. Neither.
So yeah, John Cena was started out in wrestling as well.
Yeah. Yes. He came back because this is his final year, because I think he wants out before he's 50.
He'll come crawling back like they all do. I mean, Hulk came back, Randy came, even the Nature Boy came back, and he was like 60. Come on. Mick Foley, rest in peace, never should have came back.
And welcome back, R-Truth. All right.
Yeah, I can go on and on about WWE. My childhood, that was primed. Like, we had built up so much to the point when I started watching wrestling in like the early 90s. And it just became kind of that phenomenon. Like, it literally has been studied. It's so interesting and fascinating.
Oh.
It's soap on the rope. Or, yeah.
Wow!
Soap on the rope. That's what they call it. Nothing but drama. And when you're a kid, you find out that wrestling's fake. It just destroys you like Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny. Hopefully you're not listening to kids, people.
Whoa.
Yeah, it destroyed me.
All right, so we got some big episodes coming up. Well, we have guests coming up, yes.
Oh, who do we have besides Ray?
But I would just say that, so this was fun, but I feel like we need to do, like, friend couples, or, I don't know, platonic couples or whatever, because I could think of way more of those that I like than romantic ones.
All right, yeah.
Best dynamic duos?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I need it to be, like, more than a duo, because I need to talk about Scooby-Doo.
Oh, well, you come to the right place, ma'am.
We'll sit here and talk
That's another TED Talk I can do.
Yeah.
I know, I almost told Phil to put up, like, Shaggy and Scooby, but I was like, I don't know. It might be inappropriate.
You didn't do Fred and Daphne? Especially modern Fred and Daphne?
I mean, they're not... Shaggy and Scooby are my fave. Well, no, Velma's my fave, but...
All right. Yeah, like I said, next, in a few days, next episode, Sakesha Ray is back.
Oh, yay!
Yeah. Singer, artist. Yeah, it's going to be a good time. And then, after her, Chichester is going to be back. We're going to do
Chichester Chat.
Disc number 2.
Yeah, that's right. And then, after that, Ray returns. To talk the controversial comic book storylines.
Oh, there's so many.
Controversial.
I know. Ray wanted to get controversial.
Can we talk controversial No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh.
Boy, I wonder what Will's gonna think. And then for the last episode of June, all right, I'll put it up for a vote. I was thinking, because it'll be a few days early, but it'll be the 40th anniversary of the original Back to the Future movie. So,
okay.
Should we do an episode on that?
40. Wow.
At the end
I
of
was like,
June?
we already did time travel.
I know. But we can focus on the movie if you want.
You know, my life really, you know what? I think that's probably why I'm depressed a little bit. I remember like why I stopped doing like a lot of stuff in 2016. It was like, oh yeah, the Back to the Future date is past. I'm old now. That was a day for me, man.
Oh yeah, 2015, yeah.
I won't lie. You know what time travel movie I like better? Bill and Ted.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
That's historical
Both excellent
references.
and bogus adventures.
Exactly.
I'm going to talk about the third movie though. The cartoon, phenomenal. Just saying. You ain't seen the cartoon, you're missing out. That sounds like a fun lineup though, Phil.
Thank you. All right, everyone. So, yes. So, if you have questions for any of these guests coming up or suggestions or requests.
I feel like you guys should do a wrestling episode sometime.
He has a whole wrestling podcast.
Me and my son do it at least once a month. So, although anyone's welcome. Lilith. All right, so yeah, questions, comments, concerns, CapesandLunatics at gmail.com or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember, you can find us on pretty much all social media. Help support us by buying merch at TeePublic and Spring. And again, Lilith demands that you rain random money on us with the Cash App link. Make it rain. Although you don't say that around here. It's been raining.
Like, I'm in Florida. I don't need the rain.
And, of course, the Patreon, where, again, you get exclusive uncensored content every month. Could be Lilith at a panel. It could be Justin getting drunk and unboxing things. It could be Justin and I talking the Friday the 13th movie franchise. And when you subscribe, you can request topics for us to discuss, like Justin has and does. And
that's right.
Justin, do you show your face in the unboxing video?
No.
See, I really think one of the Patreon videos should be Justin's face revealed.
I mean, he used to be on somewhat. I mean, the mic hid half his face, but he was on.
See, there you go. It's for paid subscribers.
Justin, just send Kristen that topless beach photo you just took not too long ago.
Oh, yeah, there we go. You get to see it.
No, come on, it could be really funny. It'd be like, what's in the box? Oh, it's Justin's head.
Wow. That's funny.
We'll do that for the Halloween episode.
I was going to say Halloween. Definitely got to do that.
Yeah.
I think we need the 12 months of Justin
Lilith can
calendar.
also have a reveal since she also...
I used to. You can go to our YouTube channel if you want to know what I look like and scroll way down.
No, I know. I mean, I've seen it before, but I'm just trying to think of things that would generate paid subscribers.
And maybe you can join us on the Patreon and if you subscribe, kids, because again, Justin's a subscriber and he's there.
That's right. And you're doing the previews now, Phil, of the Patreon episodes. So
yes. I started trying to do that this month. Yeah, I put up a quick 2-minute preview of the episode. Yeah,
a little teaser, a little preview of what you get.
Yes, the preview this month was Justin calling Kevin Bacon a twink.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna get you, bro.
Wow. Watch your back.
Well, this was young Kevin Bacon in the first Friday the 13th movie.
This is 45 years ago. Yeah, 45 years ago.
She'll allow it.
Yeah.
All right, so yes, kids. So subscribe now to the Capes and Lunatics Plus at patreon.com/CapesandLunatics, which is always using those new drops enough. All right, now. Sorry, can't get in the visuals. All right, so yes, kids. As always, you can catch me pretty much anywhere at the new handle, Podfather Phil. I'm trying to post more about pop culture, but I haven't been good yet. So but I'll try harder.
There's very little to talk about. So.
Well, that's true. And anything I usually just talk about here, but all right. But if you need more Justin in your life, not his face, but more of his voice, you can always catch him on the Lost Library of Legends, right, Justin?
That's right. That's right. And this month, I am wrapping up the Malibu Ultraverse retrospective on The Strangers. And next month, I will be doing a retrospective on a title that's been forgotten for many years from Continuum Comics called The Dark.
Freaky.
All right. And Kristen, you can always, again, go on Amazon, pick up Dick Grayson, Boy Wonder. Again, you're going to learn new things about Dick Grayson no matter how much you think you know. So go pick that up. And, of course, yes, like I said, your purchase does support an educator. So send Kristen to Australia to run with the kangaroos.
I've actually already done that.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
A long time ago.
Right. And Lil's plug is leave Heartland.
No, it's go get some fresh air, touch some grass, turn on the podcast, and just relax. You deserve a time out. Be mindful.
Turn off the news, yes.
That's right.
Yeah.
Take
For
breaks.
real, do that.
Stop doom scrolling and just get some fresh air. Take a walk with the podcast.
That's right. Listen to Lilith rant about The Rock while you walk, yes.
That's right.
All right. All right, kids. Next episode, Sakesha Ray, then DG Chichester, then that international hand model, Ray, will return. Then they will talk some Back to the Future. And then Lilith will be sick when we do our Captain America episode. All right. For another week, we have been your Capes.
Ampersand.
Lunatics. Singular, really, but it's okay.
Yay, ampersand! Before you know it, it'll be the Superman movie will be here. The Fantastic Four movie will be here.
Yeah.
And on June 22nd, don't forget to be nice to me. It's Fast and Furious' birthday.
What?
Fast and Furious, June 22nd. Fast and Furious birthday.
Fast and Furious. Oh, our time's up. Good night.